Hey everyone, Everball here, and today I'm doing something I haven't done in a very, very long time, a Masterverse figure. And this is part of the Netflix Masters of the Universe Revolution line, and it's Motherboard. Now, I haven't done a video on them for a long time. I mean, I buy the figures every once in a while whenever I see one that I don't have. But I was going through and I was like, wait a minute, I don't have this one. And I remember when I first saw the pre-orders go up for it, and I was like, oh my god, I really want it. I just didn't pre-order. I totally forgot though. So, luckily you can still buy this brand new from Mattel's website, so I did. And it's a really big box. Wow. Look at the front here, you see Hordak symbol. And yeah, it's just more of Motherboard's wings on the sides. And then you get the back, which is a full shot. So I guess you're gonna have to get this thing open now. So one thing I have to say is I really hate how Mattel does that with Masters of the Universe. Even with the Origins, when they have like the special figures, they'll put them in like these special cardboard boxes. Like, I don't want to open it and take it out, but at the same time, I want it open. But I also don't want to hold on to it and save it because that's a lot to have to hold on to. Alright, and we got a box just as big. Very nice looking. So we can see the, looks like a throne. Ooh, and the box opens up in a weird, okay, so it like, but let's take a look at this box. Oh, it started to open all on its own. See the back. Another side. Alright, let's open it. Ooh, she is huge! I was not expecting that. Oh, damn. But this is a great looking box. Like, I don't know, I want to put it on a shelf to show it off, but I like this box. I kind of like her being in the box with this. I don't know, but I guess we're going to have to take it out and take a look at it, huh? Does this just come out easy? Oh, it does. Alright, don't need those bits of plastic. Could have just used cardboard for that, I guess. Probably would have been more, better. A bit more environmental friendly. Ooh. Oh, even the bottom. Wait a minute. Can batteries go on this? No, maybe? I don't know, I'm looking at the bottom, but the bottom looks pretty cool. Look at that. It's like a stand, and oh yeah, stand. You see a little piece back here to pop something on, or maybe this whole thing comes out. Alright, so yeah, you can take the stand right out of there. Pretty cool. You know what? I think I'm going to keep it in the box, after all. Just keep the box open. Sure. Alright, so she's all out of the plastic and stuff. Very big figure. Just about the size of the box. In fact, if you take another figure from the line, you can see she's almost twice the size of the other average figures. So that's something. Very cool. And if you take her out, so we look at the box first. Very cool background. I like it. You put the stand right in here, and this just goes around her waist. There's also two little peg holes, so for extra added protection. You can put her feet on there, so she'll definitely not move around. But you don't even need her on anything. Like, she stands perfect, just the way it is. But it's nice having that little bit of extra security, you know? Now, one thing that, it's not really a complaint, but I did notice the way she's built is kind of like a, I don't want to say basic or plain, but it does remind me of like other tall action figures. The plastic feels a little, I don't know, not cheap, but it's like hollow, and it's so big that it's noticeable. So, yeah, kind of reminds me of like a, I don't know, a Bratz or some other large doll line that Mattel might have. But it looks amazing though. I mean, look at the colors. I like the wings. Let's just unfold these to get a good look at the coloring. So you see it goes from like a darker purple here, and then it goes down to blue, then light blue, or I mean light blue and dark blue, with a nice dark purple trim around every little corner there. She's got some lighter shades of purple, or even pink Ryu, like the helmet and the little joints on the wings. And you got the little collar here, goes from blue, light purple to dark. Just very cool figure, like a lightish bluish purple for the body. I really like it. And like her hands, different colors on the inside of the palm compared to the outside. If you look to the back, her wings have even darker colors. We have a rich purple here to like a plum down below. Her wings setup here, you can actually take that right off. You can see the figure without it. See a little hole there, they just boop. So we put her back here for a moment. If we just look at this, this thing is cool. So it has, you know, plastic for the wings. Then it has a softer plastic for around the neck area. And we get really soft plastic, kind of like a rubberish plastic, for these little electrical tendrils here, which I think are a nice touch. And she's got a nice fabric cape, like this. So on the back it has a nice little design there. And on the inside, it just goes multi-grade, like a reddish purple, darker, and then a light blue on the bottom. It doesn't even have to be on this, like, she just stands so well. Probably because of the size of her feet. Plus, the wings aren't making her back heavy because they do go into the forward a bit, or in front of her. So, it does help keep her balanced. And like I said, if you have her on a really good flat surface, like the actual stand, she has no wants to tip. It's just a great looking figure. So, if you didn't know, she was like the enemy in Revolution, but not really, because the real enemy would be Hordak. He sent her to Eternia to take over for Skeletor, and Skeletor can't really seem to take care of He-Man. And Skeletor really wants Eternia. Can't just stay with Etheria, I guess. Oh well. Damn, she is a big figure. Well, lovers of a Lady D from Resident Evil Village would like that. Again, back to the figure. She's got really great details over. Like, she has these little specks on her neck area. She's got the design all over her body. And I like how this goes down to her navel, and that, like, is her belly button. Even, like, her knees have little circles there for the look of it. I love these hands. So, right here you can see how, like, it would kind of be like bone structures of humans. But then if you look on the inside, like, I just love this. Like, the claws, the way they're shaped. Now, I thought this one was weird at first because, well, it is kind of oddly bent because of the way it was in the box. Unfortunately, it won't go to where it should be. It wants to go a little too far down. No, well, not a big deal. Not a big deal. I'll probably have this hand down anyway. So we talk about some articulation, I guess. So we got the head. I'm going to take off her thing here. So the head can go all the way around. She can look not really up, down a little bit. Like, that's not a whole lot of motion, because it still kind of looks like she's looking straight no matter how you have it. She can't really go side to side, so can't do that either. Now we got the arms. They can go out to 180 or 90. They can go all the way around. Right here at the elbow, you can turn. And her joints are all single jointed elbows and knees. Yeah. Arm at the elbow can do a 90-degree bend. And we get the hand. That will twist around. And it has a little flip-flop action there going. Right here, we have another little part of articulation. So she can go upward, down. She can go side to side. And you can twist it. I wouldn't go all the way around, because, I mean, you probably could. Let's find out, actually. I am curious. I don't want to break it, though. Alright, it went around and nothing broke. Now, I'm surprised they didn't do one for the waist, too. But, I guess it looks much better just being one piece going down from here. But then we get the legs. So, we got a 180. Now, with her, you can actually rotate all the way around. So, I mean, you could just have it go straight forward like this. And back would be about there. Unless, you know, do a little bit of rotating as it goes around with the leg. Then you get the knee. Like I said, single joint. Let's get almost a 90 out of it. And then the foot. So the foot can go a little side to side at an angle. Up and back. So one thing that I was a little disappointed on is I have the Scare Glow that they released from Mattel's, I forgot what it's called now, what their specialty line is. Like Hasbro has Hasbro Pulse. Mattel has one. Oh, Mattel Creations, that's it. Because I have this, like I said, I have the Skeletor, and I actually keep him in the box it came with, because it has a little button you can push, and it lights up to help him, you know, glow. This would have been perfect for a light up thing. I mean, it's just a plain stand, but you know, you could have had a little LED down there with a button to shine upwards. I think it would really make, you know, a technological goddess like this really shine. But, oh well. Alright, so one thing I haven't mentioned yet, she did come with accessories. She came with 2 hands, not fully closed, but you know, they could hold something if there was anything she could actually hold. But no, she didn't come with anything to put in her hands. Now, I haven't tried to see how easy her hands are to take off. I know some are a little difficult. Alright, that wasn't too bad. But now, how's putting it on? That's the question. Oh. That was actually quite easy. Alright, so the last piece of articulation that I forgot about, the wings. I mean, they're a big part of her. How could I forget? So, we have one joint here that you can make it go back pretty far. And it can also rotate around. It can go all the way. Just kind of have to move the wings a little bit to get past stuff. Not bad. Then you have a joint right here. And with that fully outstretched there, pretty good. And again, this will also rotate around. Now, one thing I did notice, these come off. Yeah. I mean, it's not hard to put them back on. Just push down on it. There. Oh, now it wants to come off all without me having to do anything. And she has a huge wingspan. Oh boy. It's taller than her body. But, wow. Takes up a lot of space if you have them fully out. Alright, well that's just been my review of Motherboard from Masters of the Universe Revolution. Part of Mattel Creations line. And if you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down below. And, as always, you all have yourselves a good one, and I will see you later.